West Rutherford. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the New York Jets. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Should be a wet one. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. That time they got the veteran John Simpson. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Tight end motioning left. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
Off the play fake, here's Milrow. He'll let one go down the middle. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Second down and 10.
Get it!
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd down, Milrow. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Seahawks sending out their punt team. Nicole Hardman deep to return. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback. It will come out to the 20-yard line.
Here we go. 19 winning.
They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
They'll run with the former Badger, Braylon Allen. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll try to run for it with Hall. And he is going to have a Jets first down by about a yard. So they pick it up on 3rd and 2.
And it looked at first like that opening was going to close up on him, didn't it, Mike? I mean, really nice job there by the back. Patient and quickness, kind of all at the same time to find that hole. And he's able to get through to keep this drive alive.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time. And it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here we go. Oh, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Go.
2nd down. It's Fields. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and 7.
Here we go. We're good. 319, green 19. All right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. And that is incomplete. Brace Hall, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. On now comes the punt team for the Jets. This fielded inside the 35. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
Ready?
They'll go play action with Milrow. Open man is Horton. It's caught. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. They pick up 17 through the air. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
At the 35-yard line.
Crack all 80. 19, 18.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9.
Ready? Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
Back.
From the gun, it's Milrow. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field.
1-yard attempt.
This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And this will stay a scoreless game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
He's got his man complete to Wilson. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Jets 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Mike, everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58, go.
Pistol snap back to Fields. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And 3rd down coming up.
Here we go. Green 19, did I see that? All right.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks are going to take over here up near the 40.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
It's a gain of 40.
Here we go.
For a Seahawks.
First run of the game here with Zach Charbonnet. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9.
2nd and a yard.
2nd and 1. At the 13.
Here we go. Here we go.
To the air, it's Milroe. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast, and the ball falls incomplete.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. We'll try and run it with Walker. And he's in! Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. On now, Cade York for the point after. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
11. Don't jump. Ready? Out. Right.
The drive begins with a run. It's Hall. And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
44-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 8.
We are through 1. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. More from MetLife Stadium after this. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard.
Here we go, sir.
As we are ready to get back underway. Play action now for Fields. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receiver saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
Go.
They're going to go, and it's Hall. And he's going to have the Jets' first down. Oh, they take a chance there on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3. And a new set of downs.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They go play action with Fields. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Nick Imanwari. And he's going to set his guys up well. Nice return. The offense is going to have it just past the 40-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Throwing now, Milrow on first down. That's to Gray, open on the left side. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
18, 5 here.
7-yard line.
Ready.
Play action, it's Milrow. Get this complete to Horton. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play for Seattle. An even 40 yards. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
70.
And he'll take it on in. Curry, Horton. Touchdown, Seahawks. Now it's York for the PAT.
York on 40 extra points.
His kick is good. And the Seahawks move out on top. 14-0.
Jets, nothing. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hey, what? Here we go. Hey, 58, who is that? All right.
They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
That is caught outright on the RPO. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Here's Tress Way now, and he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully.
At their own 32-yard line.
Ready, set. Let's go now.
They go play action now with Milrow. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
On second down, Milrow. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
He connects with Gray on that one. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Seattle.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play for Seattle. 41 yards. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
41-yard gain.
On the ground, it's Walker. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Come on.
Once again, it's Walker. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Ready.
Milrow. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. York good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will take themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Easy. Here we go. Tonight.
Again, here's Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
2 minutes to go here
And 10
till halftime.
At the 35-yard
We'll come back
line.
to MetLife Stadium after this. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Tonight.
Fields. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Hey, Ken. 11. Tonight.
Here's Fields. And that is incomplete.
And after that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in... scoring position and come away with some points.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Now Milrow. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get them the ball.
And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
Get it.
They send a receiver in motion left.
The wide receiver, the ball carrier, brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's
Third and long.
down.
19. Ready. Cougar 19.
Now it's Milrow. Pass is caught by Gray, right side. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Here's Michael Dixon now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. This returnable for Hardman. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Here we go. All right.
Fields now. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Jets are going to use their third and final timeout here, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go, Side. Side. Angel, Angel, Angel. Hey, Ken. Hey, Ken.
Fields now, the throw on 1st down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Byron Murphy getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. We're good. All right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
It's now 3rd down.
So often, sacks, especially on 1st down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
Hey, Ken. Side.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
He'll get up and clock it here, and they're set up to possibly get 3 before the break.
Here we go. Green 19 gets that. Right.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go, Side. Nelson. Side.
On the run, here's Hall. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Talk about EQ. All right.
Another run here with Hall. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
First catch of the game for Diggs, and it's a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. He's tackled there by Quiddy Pay. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Green 19, can I cut?
To throw is Fields. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Third down and 8 yards to go.
Here we go, Scott. 5:51, 12 go. Sit high.
Throwing is Fields. Catch made right side by Wilson. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
You got a mini basic. 11. Angel. Extend.
Fields to throw for it. That's taken in. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Ready, break.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
He'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Quincy Williams in there for the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Here's a design run. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Cowboy 80.
On 3rd down, Milroe. That is caught. He finds Walker. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big play for Seattle. And even 30 yards.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. They'll run here, and it's Charbonnet. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Pushed back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. To the air, it's Milroe. That one swung out wide to Walker. And he will score again. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. 3 touchdowns. for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. York good on the extra point. And the Seahawks are able to extend the advantage to 28-0.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Hardman now to return it. Whoa! And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, Scott. 19 instruction. Go.
It's first down, and it's Paul. He gets free. He's inside the 30. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Jets. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready? Ready.
On the handoff, this is Walker. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. It's second down. Out of the gun, it's Milroe. Forced out wide. He keeps it, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Jets have got it.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
He'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
From the 46, here's second down and 5.
Here we go. All right.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's into the hands of Diggs. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Jets, first down.
Extend.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They go play action with Fields. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Green 19. Can I see that? All right.
Throwing again. Fields on second and 10. On the move past the 40. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
13 yards on
Give
the
them
play.
13 on that screen play. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We'll go three tight ends here on first and 10.
Mayday. Here we go. 5:51, 12 go. It's all right.
Off we go with the fourth quarter, and it starts with a run by Hall. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's second and 5.
Here we go, Sit high.
Fields to throw. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Here we go. 331. Right.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. And he's got the first down. Well done there as they pick up a 4th and 5.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here we go. Right.
Back to throw is Fields. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This returnable from the 4. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
On the set. Let's go now.
They'll throw on first down with Milrow. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. That is Will McDonald. He gets in there for the sack. It's a loss of 4 to kick off this drive. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Got it. Ready?
This a must-stop for this defense. Facing third and long.
65 to 6. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Got it with Smith in Jigba. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but That one gives them a first down. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Let's go.
Play action, it's Milrow. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And that ball out of reach. Toward the sideline, it'll be an incompletion.
You can see the receiver. He's pleading his case to the ref. So from our perspective, Mike, I think it's pretty clear. He was not in bounds. I don't blame him for trying. If I was in his situation, I'm doing the exact same thing.
2nd and 10.
Cowboy 8.
From the gun, it's Milrow. Again, working deep downfield. And that is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
This one runs out of steam off the crossbar and comes back. No good. And this will stay a 2-possession game.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Fields. A fairly quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
That's good for the Jets. First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now, a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line.
EQ! Hey, 10. Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58, set. Mayday. Set high.
Fields. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
19 windy. Here we go. Set high.
Fields now on 2nd down. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 10.
Hey, 551. Here we go, set high. Angel. 11. Tonight.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Hey, 10.
Fields. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Seahawks will take over at their own 14-yard line.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
They'll take this forward for about 5. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Okay, ready? Ready?
Now Walker. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And that is incomplete.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Their own 43-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. 5:51.
Fields from the pistol. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And the Seahawks are going to get the football back as we reach the 2-minute warning. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Oh, great job anticipating the play. Running it down for no gain. And now we get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. On the zone read, this is Milroe. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. Jets are going to use their third and final timeout here. Talk things over before third down.
Got it. Ready? Go! 19. Cut up. Dragon 60. Ready?
They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
Ready?
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
One final kneel down here inside the 42nd mark. Should be enough to put this one on ice. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. They were forced to travel cross-country to get the early start. 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA.